Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Joseph from Screenbite, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a test. If you remember, as a tease in my last video, I kind of talked about maybe shooting a gaming video using my Bluetooth headphones. And I decided I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, basically, as you guys know, I'm pretty big when it comes to gaming audio. I love my headphones, I love my headsets, and I love trying to figure out what's going to be the best way for me to play. So, today, we're going to be messing with my Sony H.ears, my wireless headset, which I do also have an unboxing on the channel if you ever want to check it out. But yeah, basically, I bought a Bluetooth adapter that's going to plug directly into my computer. I set everything up, fired up Rainbow Six Siege, and gave it a whack. So let's see how it turned out.
This sounds awful. I can't describe to you guys how bad this sounds. And the worst part is these are really good headphones, but I guess maybe it's the Bluetooth adapter that I'm using or something, or I just don't have it set up right. It sounds bad. We'll give it a shot though. Alright. Oh god, it's so bad. Something has to be wrong with my settings. Ow. This is... Ow! The highs are so harsh. It's almost like a handicap. Oh my god, that is mind-bogglingly painful. Also, by the way, I don't know if I'm coming through the actual microphone of the headset, because like I said, I don't know if I have this set up. But so far, do not do this. I can't hear anything. This is pure eyesight. Okay, there's something wrong with the sound setup. Okay.
In by enemy overwatch. Fall back.
Honestly, I have no words for this. This was an awful idea. It does not work. In theory, it would be pretty cool to have like noise canceling, good audio grade.
Alright, so after that, I wasn't really thinking that this was going to pan out. I was thinking that it was a mistake, it sounded awful, I couldn't figure out why such a nice sounding music pair of headphones was sounding so bad in game. So I ended up Googling some things, did a little bit of research, tweaked the settings, and then we got this. Alright, well that's good. It brought me into another round right after finishing all my setups, so I didn't have to set anything up. I fixed it, which we'll talk about in just a moment in the next clip, but I thought I'd do just one quick round with the new setup just to get a taste for how good it sounds. Well, I can say with 100% honesty that's way better than the first time. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. So, as I mentioned in that last clip, I fixed it. So the reason why it was so bad the first time, and I started to notice after playing it back over and over again, that it sounded almost like phone call quality, and that's actually exactly what it was. Basically, with the Bluetooth adapter that I purchased, which I'll actually post an image right here, it has two different settings. Now, I'm not sure if it's the same for all Bluetooth adapters or just mine, but it has two separate settings, one for phone call and one for stereo sound. Now, the phone call one, complete garbage. Honestly, I don't even know why they would include that as an option, because I'm not taking phone calls on my computer, and if I'm Skyping, I'm just going to listen to them like headphones anyway. But then what ended up happening was, with that enabled, it basically gave you phone call quality sound for everything. Music, video games, general YouTube watching, everything. So I ended up changing that around, fixing the setting, and now it went to straight stereo, which an actual added benefit that I didn't even know existed. I can actually use Dolby Atmos with these headphones in the settings if I decide that I want to use virtual surround sound, which honestly I'm still on the fence whether I like it or not. So that's cool. But yeah, as soon as I fixed the settings and I went into game, such a difference. Like, so to give you an example, my favorite pair of headphones that I use at home are my AKG K7XXs that I got from Massdrop. They're open back, they're fantastic, as you've seen in the previous video. I use it for all of my gaming applications. I use it for listening to music, watching movies, everything. These, the Sony H.ears, I use at work. because I'm at a job where I listen to music basically while I'm doing all my work. And they're fantastic. I love them for the noise canceling in the office space. They're great for listening to music, and I just all around love them. The comfort could be a little bit better, which is why I like those more, but they're all around good headphones. But in game, wow, like, it completely changes the game for me. So I prefer open back because of getting the ability to have better spatial awareness and 3D surround sound without having virtual surround sound. It's just better in my opinion. But I could hear footsteps from everywhere with these. I don't know if it's the noise canceling or just the pure grade of headphone that they are, but they were like a step above in every single aspect of the word over those headphones. I originally made this video in order to just play around, see if something would work, but I'm genuinely going to be switching my setup to something like this, or I'm going to get another attachment and I'll be able to, okay, that's going to take some work, but yeah, that with the mod mic. But if you're on the fence, or if you're just trying to figure out if you want to use Bluetooth headphones with your computer, I would highly recommend it, especially if you own these headphones. What I'm actually going to go ahead and do is I'm going to post links in the description below for the headphones, as well as the adapter that I use with my particular setup, if you want to go that route. But yeah, I would highly recommend it, guys. Alright, so now you might have noticed that there's a little bit of a difference between this on-camera stuff and what was recorded on my computer. That's because this video is actually being recorded about a month afterwards. And I'm actually kind of glad that I got lazy and decided not to finish the video until now. Because since then, I've had time to test my setup again. I've had time to mess with some of the other gaming headsets that I had in the past, and I came to a little bit of a conclusion. Now, while I do agree that the Sony H.ears sound really, really good in game, especially for, like I said, being closed back and being mostly built for music, it was a really wonderful experience. However, there's some pretty major fallbacks. Now, that might just be due to the Bluetooth adapter that I have, or it could just be that it's not really meant for gaming. But, number one, there's a huge delay every once in a while. So you can be playing for about 10-15 minutes, and then out of nowhere, you get like a 2-second delay between what's happening and what you're hearing. Now, it's an easy fix. You just gotta click the noise canceling button on the back, one on and then off, and it fixes the issue. I know a lot of other YouTubers with these headphones have talked about it in the past, but I've actually never noticed that issue until now. Number two, and that is my biggest issue when it comes to all gaming headsets, which is funny because these are headphones, but all, I guess, wireless headsets in general, except for my h.ear, they do not get loud enough. Once again, my ears are pretty shot. It could just be a me thing, but the volume just would not get loud enough for me. It got loud that one time while playing, though. That's the weird thing. I don't know. Maybe I gotta tweak the settings a little bit more, but as of right now, I'm gonna say this. Yes, they're really good for gaming, and if you guys own a pair, it's $7 to buy the Bluetooth adapter if your computer doesn't already have it. I would highly recommend giving it a shot and see if it works for you. But for me personally, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with my other options. That just works better for me. I've actually gotten back to using my h.ear just because they're so dang convenient and I love them. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video, guys. Thank you once again for watching. As always, if you liked it, make sure to show it by hitting that like button down below, as well as if you have any questions about my setup or just anything in general, make sure to post it as a comment down below. But thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.